dermatologists will be trying to get that message out during the Sun Awareness Week. Joining us, Dr. Ari Demerjian, a dermatologist from McGill University Health Center. Well, skin cancer up 30% over 10 years. Surprising, since the medical community has been warning us about the dangers of sun exposure.
Well, definitely there is an increase, and it's unfortunate, but the years and years we are spending and teaching the population in order to be more careful in regards to the sun, I think has paid off. I would expect that if the population had not changed their behavior up to a certain extent, those figures would have been much higher. So definitely there is room for improvement, but I think there's already some improvement that has been made.
But look around Montreal on a very warm summer day, and it's evident that not everybody is listening. So tell us again about preventative measures.
Well, basically, the sun is our friend. We must not necessarily avoid it, but there are certain procedures that we need to follow in order to minimize the risks. The easiest things are as follows: to wear a hat with a wide rim, 7.5 centimeters approximately, in order to protect our ears and the back of our neck. To use sunscreen, 15 SPF or higher every 2-3 hours, so that when it wears off, then we are re-protected again. To wear sunglasses to protect our eyes, to wear dark colored clothing, t-shirts, short-sleeved, long-sleeved, preferable than light-colored ones, and to seek the shade. Between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. or up to 4 p.m., it would be important to try to avoid direct sunlight if possible. That doesn't mean not to be outdoors, not to enjoy the summer, but to do so in a certain fashion to minimize the damage to our skin.
You know, people seem to worry about sunscreen when they go to the beach, but here in the city, if you're wearing a hat and have your neck and arms covered, do you need sunscreen?
Yes, you do, especially on the lunch breaks during noontime. A lot of people go out and they walk on the sunny side of the street and they think they are not taking on sun. People have a misconception that lying on the beach is exposing oneself to the sun. So if you can put the sunscreen on before you go out for your lunch break, or even better yet, walk on the shaded side of the street, wear a hat on a regular basis, that would make a lot of improvement, because it's a cumulative damage. Those 5 to 10 minutes that you're exposed to every noontime adds up at the end of the week, at the end of the year, and after several years. And that can translate in certain cases 10, 20, 30 years down the road into skin cancer.
Well, that being the case, should older people be checked on a regular basis?
All people should be checked on a regular basis. Kids should be very well protected from the sunlight between 0 and 18 years of age. That's when we know that most of the damage is done, and that comes back to affect the skin 20, 30 years down the road. But thereafter, everyone should take up the habit of checking one's own skin, seeing if there is anything new, if there's anything that has changed in color, shape, or size, and to ask for a family or friend to have a look on the areas we can't see, such as on the back. For example, most men do get skin cancer on their back. So if there is a follow-up every month, every 2 months with family members, then a progression of a change on the skin can be noted. If you look at it for the first time, it may be like a puzzle, but thereafter, as everything becomes more obvious, changes can be noted, and that is what's the most important thing: prevention. Prevention can save one's life. One death is already too much.
Doctor, I thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.